Would the audience please remain standing for presentation of flag, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the National Anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats and caps at this time. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Gentlemen, please replace your hats and caps. Graduates, parents, and guardian and distinguished guests, please be seated. At this time, I would like to bring up Westside High School Principal, Ms. Rebecca Rawlson.
Good morning, and again, welcome to the sixth commencement ceremony of Westside, and hello, my class of 2020 that I have not seen in a very long time. This year has been a unique and unprecedented year, to say the least. When entering your senior year, there were expectations of what the year would be like, and those expectations have not come to fruition like you had hoped. With every challenge or obstacle in life, there is a path that one must choose to follow. What is most important as we continue down this path is the attitude and the spirit that we take with us. Jeremiah 29:11 is a verse that was given to me as I graduated high school that I would like to pass on to you, my seniors at Westside High School. The verse reminds us that regardless of life's obstacles, there is someone greater than us that has had a plan for your life, regardless of the challenges that you face. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Class of 2020 of Westside High School, I urge you to reflect on your past and now of what will become of your future. Challenge yourself to create a vision of what you expect to accomplish, how will you live your dreams, and what steps you will take to reach your goals. No one can take away your vision or your dreams except for the attitude that you have when you continue your journey. Class of 2020, your commencement ceremony is the beginning of a new chapter and the path of whatever dreams you choose to dream. Take your verse in hand and set forth on your path. Stay fierce as a Wolverine, stay mentally strong as an individual, and continue to break any myth that is necessary to reach your goal. You are my class of 2020, and you have made me so proud. As we begin our ceremony, please welcome Mr. DeMichael Sterling, our Mr. Wolverine of the class of 2020, and our homecoming king, with our inspirational message to our seniors and their families.
Good morning, family, friends, and administrators. But most importantly, good morning to Westside High School's class of 2020. It's truly a blessing to see all your wonderful faces one more time. It's also a blessing to be able to speak to you all, as well as be able to speak to your loved ones. I'm here this morning not to talk about the past 13 years of our lives, nor to talk about what's going on now. I'm here to talk about the future, our future. Don't get me wrong, our past, our history helped mold us, and the present is constantly allowing us to evolve into something brilliant and beautiful. But the future is what I'm here to talk about. And just because the future is unknown doesn't mean we can't strategize and prepare for it. So, to prepare for a future that holds our success, happiness, and achieved dreams, I put together 4 steps that some of my mentors have taught me. Step 1, embrace your failures. And I know some of y'all might be thinking, but DeMichael, you're supposed to be talking about how we're going to get rich and be swimming in pools of money. I hate to break it to you, but no. Everyone wants to be successful. But it's equally important that you realize the significance of your failures and how those failures are your greatest teachers in life. We're also taught that failure is not an option, but you must fail one time in order to have 100 successes. I want you to know that it's okay to fail, but most importantly, you need to use that failure to push yourself forward. Are you going to fold under this pressure? Or are you going to dust yourself off and try it again? Step 2, don't be afraid of trying new things. This goes hand in hand with step 1. Do not allow your fear of failure to dictate your ability of success. You cannot let new opportunities in if the door isn't open. It's okay to test out and seek new experiences and methods of becoming successful, because the road taken by the majority may not be the road for you. Now, I'm not saying you gotta go rob McDonald's or break the law. All I'm saying is lay out all your options and choose what's best for you and you only. Step 3, be you. We live in a society where you have to look and sound a certain way to be successful. That this piece of fashion, that this certain body feature, or this certain way of thinking is the new wave, and everything else just simply doesn't matter anymore. It's okay to not be a part of society's beauty standard, or to follow the rules that this world forces upon you. Originality is a luxury that anyone can have, but it's man's fear of failure and rejection to live up to society's standards that holds us back. Do not let those fears stop you from being a better version of yourself. And step 4, find and appreciate your support group. I like to think of this step as the most important step, not just for success, but in life in general. Surround yourself with those who construct and garden, people who support and help you achieve your goals and dreams. A constructor builds masterpieces from blueprints, and a gardener plants a seed and nurtures the seed until it blooms. But watch out for the demolition team and the weeds. Those are the people that want to see your dreams crumble to the deepest part of the ocean, or slowly work their way into your life and steer you away from the path of greatness. If it helps, you already have the basis of your support: family, friends, and teachers. Teachers, thank you for being our parents away from home. Mom and Dad, thank you for putting up with my crap for 18 years. I am forever indebted to you, and I appreciate and value everything that you do for me and for my brothers and sisters, brother and sister. I want to end this by saying thank you to everyone that I had the luxury of meeting and the privilege of becoming friends with over these past 3 years. It feels like I grew up with y'all, which is a feeling that I will cherish for 100 lifetimes. Good luck to you and all your future endeavors. I cannot wait to see all of you prosper and bloom into this immaculate flower that you are. I love y'all a lot. And this speech was approved by Michael Sterling, the future United States presidential candidate. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Cindy Barraza, and I'm the assistant principal at Westside High School. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our special guests seated on the stage who represent the Duval County Public Schools, the community, the faculty, and our honored senior class. I will ask each stage guest to stand when introduced and remain standing until the last person in their area has been called. Also, I ask that you please hold your applause until all stage guests have been introduced. Starting on our stage, Ms. J. Rebecca Rollerson, former principal of Westside High School and executive director of middle schools. The Honorable Warren Jones, chairman, District 5 school board member. Ms. Sunita Young, chief of staff of Duval County Public Schools. Mr. Kenneth Reddick, executive director of high schools. Dr. Michael Henry, regional superintendent of middle schools. Starting on my right, Ms. Jamel Goodwin, principal of Westside High School. Mr. Timothy Durkin, assistant principal of Westside High School. Ms. Billy Hodges, dean of Westside High School. Ms. Bernice E. Green, mathematics teacher at Westside High School. Now to my left, Renisha Collier, valedictorian, class of 2020. Rednelly Sinatus, senior class president. Lisa King, senior class vice president. Ashanti Anderson Robinson, senior class secretary. DeMichael Sterling, Mr. Wolverine of 2019-2020 and Homecoming King. Nia Britton, top 10, class of 2020. Rowan Abuid, top 10 and cadet wing deputy for Westside High School, AFJROTC. Now to the front row of the class of 2020, we would like to recognize our top 10 graduates. Please stand as I call your name. Corey Stropshire, top 10, class of 2020. Courtney Irvin, top 10, class of 2020. Roni Abaweed, top 10, class of 2020. Lawandi Clement, top 10, class of 2020. Angie Jean-Philippe, top 10, class of 2020. Heaven Bates, top 10, class of 2020. We would also like to recognize our floor marshals, Kalinda Colson, Gregory Brown, as well as Assistant Principal Durkin and Dean Hodges, and of course our AFJROTC color guard under the direction of Colonel Stanley Smith, Master Sergeant Roy Williams, Master Sergeant Roy Crawford, and Master Sergeant Reginald Newton. Let's give them a round of applause for their hard work and dedication. At this time, please welcome to the platform Lisa King, who will be sharing the accomplishments of the class of 2020.
Good morning. As class of 2020 of Westside High School, we have exceeded the expectations of the classes before us. As a senior class, we have earned over $7.5 million in scholarships. There have been over 215 college acceptances and 15 military commitments as of today. Seniors, We have proven ourselves leaders on and off of the field and in and out of the classrooms by the way we represent ourselves as individuals and the characters we continue to demonstrate as a Westside High School student. Our senior class led the way in breaking the myth by earning the first ever Florida Positive Base Model School Award. For our football team to dominate this year with a 9-1 record, and for us to commit to being part of the 96 for both college reading and math, and for us to break our own record in scholarship dollars just shows that when we set our own expectations and dreams, we as the class of 2020 will continue to relentlessly rise to the occasion. I stand with faculty and staff of Westside High School, so proud of our accomplishments and what we have achieved this year. When reflecting over our senior year, I just want to remember when we had the stories to tell, the accomplishments we've had and the stories we'll be able to tell. While we are honoring the graduates of the class of 2020, we would like to recognize the dedicated faculty members who have provided us with rich educational opportunities over the past 4 years. Many are in the background this morning, helping to make this ceremony a success. But for those of you in the stadium, would you please stand so we may honor to you as the faculty of Westside High School. And last but not least, would the parents and guardians of the class of 2020 please stand and be recognized. At this time, Ms. Rollison would like to recognize the Fred Gurgis Student Athlete Scholarship Fund.
This is a special time, and this is the first annual Fred Gurgis Scholarship that we would like to recognize at our graduation. On behalf of the Roy and Kathy Provost Foundation, it is with great honor and pleasure to announce the first annual recipient of the Fred Gurgis Athletic Scholarship Fund. Fred Gurgis' legacy runs deep in the veins of a lot of athletes that graduated from this program at Westside High School. Coach Gurgis spent most of his life dedicated to educating and promoting excellence in the hearts and souls of thousands of students here at Westside. His legacy will always be remembered, and his accomplishments will always be second to none at this school. Through his tenure as coach and teacher here at Westside High, there were countless athletes that left here with the education and skills needed to move to the next level of their education and their athletic endeavors. A large number of these students' athletes made it to professional level in sports that led to the beginning of their careers. It was not the support that these athletes chose that gave Coach Gurgis his drive and initiative to help them succeed. It was the pureness of their commitment to education and sports throughout their short time here at this great school. That is what this scholarship is all about, the relentless drive and the commitment to education and sports. So without further ado, please help me congratulate Angelo Philpott to accept a scholarship check in honor of Coach Gurgis. Angelo Philpott, if you'll just stay at your seat so we can recognize you for your outstanding achievements as a student athlete at Westside High School. He is like no other. Thank you, Angelo, and congratulations. We look forward to seeing you on TV. At this time, Miss Nia Britton, top 10 of Westside High School, will introduce the class of 2020's valedictorian.
I have the pleasure of introducing my friend and this year's valedictorian, Renisha Kiara Collier, the daughter of Rashad Collier and Rashida Lewis, oldest siblings to 4 sisters and 1 brother. Renisha models hard work, tenacity, all-roundedness, and strength, even amid struggle. Renisha is focused, determined, and driven in every sense. If make a way for yourself was a person, it would be Ronnie. In addition to maintaining her high academic success in ACE and dual enrollment with a 4.5 weighted GPA, Ronisha was the captain of the girls' soccer and flag football teams, a member of the National Honor Society, and 2019-2020 Miss Westside. Renisha has already begun her coursework this summer at Florida State University, where she plans to major in psychology. The sky is not even the limit for this girl. She works hard to succeed in everything she puts her mind to, except getting taller, of course. She may have beat me in high school ranking, but she'll always be the 5'2" to my 5'8". Please join me in welcoming class of 2020's valedictorian, Miss Renisha Collier.
Thank you, Nia. That made me emotional. Good morning, administration, guests, and graduates. I know this senior year was not ideal for us. We missed out on once-in-a-lifetime experiences and valued times with friends and other loved ones. When the year was officially canceled, I decided to take the next steps to consider to continue my journey. I indulged myself into the next stage of life and grew from the Westside High School student I was. Because of that, the words that I speak today are different than I had originally intended. For years, I had dreamt of this moment, often practicing random speeches on my walk to school and spending countless hours in the mirror trying facial expressions while speaking to add depth to my words. Now that the time is upon us, I plan to use this time not to amplify my own accomplishments or bask in the temporary spotlight, but to leave a message with the class of 2020. I'm aware of our school's reputation and how that may weigh heavily upon our heads as students. Constantly being assumed to be ghetto and unintelligent, but we have shown ourselves as resilient, continuing to push forward despite the challenges and ultimately breaking that myth. Don't let anyone make you feel like you're not enough. There should never be a time when someone can make you feel like you are less. Know your worth. You are smart enough, you are skilled enough, and you are capable enough. If there is a goal you want to achieve and you continually work hard to reach it, you can and you will do it. If you remember nothing else, take that message with you. Always strive for the best in everything you do. College is not for all of us, so focus on chasing and cultivating your passions, whatever they are. Always aim for the top. The sky is not the limit. Reach past the sky, because I know you can. Once you achieve the goal, reach higher, dig deeper, set another goal. Never stop learning and never stop growing. You should never get too comfortable in one spot. Life is short, live it to the fullest each day you're blessed with. Thank you, class of 2020. And Black Lives Matter. At this time, our senior class secretary, Ashanti Anderson Robertson, will introduce our class president.
Good morning, my name is Ashanti Anderson Robinson, and I am introducing the class president of 2020. Red Nellie Sonatis, the daughter of Edelyn Jewel and Sonatis, was born and raised in Haiti. She moved to Jacksonville, Florida in 6th grade, determined to leave her mark. In her sophomore year, she was the vice president of Westside Fashion Club. Later joined the weightlifting team and cheer squad. As a varsity cheerleader, she has the opportunity to coach our girl juniors cheerleaders. With the GPA extending to 3.0, she plans to pursue a degree in criminal justice. Please welcome to the platform, Ms. Red Nellie Sonatis, the president of class of 2020.
Teachers, parents, and fellow members of Westside High School. First, I would like to start off by saying congratulations. Congratulations to the families who are here to support us, the friends who are here to cheer us on, the teachers, administrators, and guidance counselors who believed in us and supported us to finish off our school year strong. But most importantly, congratulations to the class of 2020. Seniors, 1,375 days ago, we walked into Westside High School. Our main focus throughout these past 4 years has been graduation day. We had some good days, some bad ones, the hard crying nights, and the good butterfly feelings in our stomach on a field trip morning. But the day we've all been waiting for is this one special day, graduation day. Today we're graduating. It is finally the day that we've all dreamed about for 12 years. I wish I could look you all in the eyes and reflect on the amazing memories that we've shared this year, such as senior breakfast, grad bash, prom, and even more. But unfortunately, I can't. By walking into Westside High School, I was taught more than ever, and I've met longtime friends such as my cheer sisters, people that I know I can rely on for the rest of my life, such as my coaches, and my guidance counselor, Miss Wilson. Most importantly, I've cherished some of the greatest meaningful lessons in life. Class of 2020, before we walk up this field today, I would like for you all to carry these 3 words all onto the next chapter of life: manifestation, dedication, and faith. My first word for today is manifest. Throughout my high school years, I've learned that anything you put your mind towards can be accomplished. When you want to achieve a big goal, try manifesting a small one first. If you want to complete a big task, try finishing a small part of it first. If you want to create a big change in your lifestyle, commit to the smaller ones first. Day by day, step by step, start small and build your way up. No matter what you experience further in life, manifest positivity into reality. Always let your heart stay true to love, always manifest. My second word today is dedication. Success does not come from something you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. So stay dedicated. Michael Jordan did not become the greatest NBA player overnight. Taraji Henson did not become an Oscar-winning actress overnight. And President Barack Obama did not become the first Black president overnight. Therefore, seniors, stay dedicated. There will be hard times. There will be long nights. You will fail, but failing is a lesson. Do not be afraid to fail. I understand that taking chances may be unsettling, but you have to be willing to move out your comfort zone to take chances to be able to experience a life in a new way. There are greater and better things on the other sides of fear. So stay dedicated. Through your ups and downs, find your purpose in life, stay dedicated, and pursue it. My third word for today is faith. Faith begins where understanding ends. Always put God first. Never be too ashamed to pray, and do not ever be too proud to pray. I may not be where I want to be yet in life, but I have crazy faith that God will transition me to my desire. Do not quit on your God-given gift. When Christ is with you, it doesn't matter who or what is against you. He can make the impossibles happen. Life will throw storms, fear, doubt, and temptation your way. None of those will bring you down when God is standing beside you. So members of the class of 2020, as we walk up this field as Westside High School students for the last time and move on into the next chapter of our lives, I want you all to remember to never give up, never stop dreaming, manifest, always stay dedicated, and most importantly, to always have faith. Congratulations to the class of 20. We have officially made it. God bless you all. At this time, I would like to bring up the podium chief of staff, Sunita Young, and Miss Rebecca Rollison. Seniors, please rise. Ms. Rollison, I am proud to present to you Westside High School, class of 2020.
Chief of Staff Young, each student here assembled has completed all requirements as prescribed by the Duval County School Board and the state of Florida and is hereby entitled to receive a high school diploma.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and the Duval County School Board, I pronounce upon those of you who have completed the necessary requirements, graduates of the Duval County school system, and confer upon each of you all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Ready? You don't. At this time, our valedictorian, Renisha Collier, will lead the class of 2020 to receive their diplomas.
Renisha Collier. Red Nelly Senatus. Lisa King. Rowan Aboweed. Ashanti Destiny Anderson Robinson. Keep going. DeMichael Sterling. Nia Britton. Courtney Nicole Irvin. Lawandi Venata Clement. Angie Jean Philippe.
Quincy King.
Heaven Danielle Bates.
Christian Emmanuel Scott.
Christopher Leroy Miller. Sorry. Jaquarius. Okay, hold on one second.
William Emmanuel Bennett.
LaFrazier Jaquarius Hawthorne.
Christian Tyrone Brooks.
Simone Elizabeth Marina.
Auratus Mitchell.
Armand Tyann Myers.
Colin Spencer Bowles.
Jayla Monet Lassane.
Elijah McGee.
Latanya Danielle Johnson.
Terrence Alexander.
Jaya Simone Bright.
Antonio Mark Atkins.
Juliana Stewart.
Christopher Evangelio Abreu.
Hasina Fanu.
Samuel Ali.
Eka No.
Napoleon Tiberius Butler.
Caleb Thomason.
Deontay Jesse Brown.
Booker Johnson.
Deshaun Khalil Brown.
Shamira Nikaya Armstrong.
Aviante Lee Brown.
Kiani Zayana Allen.
Jaquan Naki Braswell.
Sanaya Charvey Allen.
Daniel Black. Nove Bernisti Beaublanc.
Niari Denise Baskin.
Darian Jacquees Bridgewater.
Jamani Arline.
Nicholas James Bratt.
Jory Rochelle Banks.
Christopher O'Neill Brown.
Caitlin Malia Brandenburg.
Rayshard Jacob Brown.
Kamisha Antiana Brown.
Jacoby Cross.
Ruth Atharley Bernadine.
Montez Dushan Cummings.
Naomi Camunas Arocho.
Aubrey LeVar Capers.
Wilmari Castillo Mercado.
Jeremiah Jamarcus Dawson.
Jakaya Vadon Daly.
Caleb James Colson.
Shania La Emerald Cobb.
Robin Dale Clark.
Zaria Leila Shaney.
Yamil Nakali Cedeno.
Olivia Pearl Corbett.
Zion Dimitri Davis.
Jorni Imani Davenport.
Jarius Dwayne Davis.
Brianna Kaylin Darden.
Dwi Tu Dow.
Jamariea Tashay Ewing.
Keon Aney.
Talia Monet Cook.
Charlie Terrell Edie.
Kyla Janice Cash.
Oh, wait.
Juan Franco Nava.
Delicia LaVey Clemens.
Roderick Isaiah Gardner.
Jada Nicole Davis.
Jacoby Henderson.
Kyla Amaya Davis.
Lance Romaro Floyd.
Justice Caitlin Davis.
Jaquez Graham.
Quiana Natiria Creech.
Zamar Hopkins.
Daisha Latae Fripp.
Jared Andreas Ely.
Tiambi Jathia Fawcett.
Jalen Gregory Howard.
Janae Dion Foreman.
Dylan Lamar Heron.
Precious Sabrina Ford.
Braxton James Henry.
China Aaliyah Fletcher.
Joseph Benjamin Howard.
Ized Maria Franco Nava.
Brandon Terriel Henley.
Lena Fukuhara.
Javion Tyree Hawks.
Hold on 1 second, Tim.
Taylor Miaja Griffin.
Javante Tamir Hawks.
Ivriana Makia Glover.
Michael Owens Jackson III.
Kamari Kaylin Graves.
Richard Eugene Jordan.
Kayla Breon Hilliard.
Diamante Richard James.
Brianna Nicole Howard.
You already know the name, you feel me? So it ain't. You don't need my paper. Oh, shit.
Shut up. Jordan Jones.
Emmeline Desiree Gooch.
Tavares LaShawn Kirkland.
Jasnae Alize Humphreys.
Chaz Jamar Cunningham.
say my middle name. I changed it this weekend.
Autumn Leanne Garrison.
Sebastian Lee.
Harley Allison Hart.
Daniel Ledesma.
Shanae Ashanti Haynes.
Darren Scott Johnson.
Natalia Ari Harrell.
Joseph Tesfaye Kiflu de Castro.
Milan Soleil Hobbs Haynes.
Joshua Ryan Lee.
Alicia Janae Harrison.
Noah Kennan Lee.
Destiny Shamise Jackson.
Kristan Darnell Miller.
Talia Ariana Johnson.
Isaiah Miles.
Anastasia Hazel Jones.
Gregory Ezekiel Almanzal Martinez.
Traje Shai Lopez.
Chandler Raphael Martin.
Asha Lapointe.
Zairius Shaquan Miller.
Tyler K. Moraz.
Adib Mirzai Amirabad.
Alyssa Marie Marquez.
Savon Allen Nixon.
Marianise Mejia.
Corvée Raheem McBride.
Taylor Ann McClough.
Alan Frederick Nicholson.
Kaya Dion Moore.
Said I wasn't gonna make it, folks. Said I wasn't gonna make it, folks.
Javon Mills.
Don't say my middle name.
Jocelyn Bailey Miller.
Angelo Irvin Philpott.
Brianna Lachey Morris.
Devontae Xavier Priest.
Zaria Nelson.
Yes, sir.
Jamon Orange. Hey.
Layla Marie Nojum.
Kenvon Anthony Robinson.
Ashanti Armani Muhammad.
Alexander Nathaniel Prado.
Kiera Catrice Pierin.
Ashton Lee Parks.
Takara Ariana Pierce.
Khalil Dion Polk.
Mariah Marie Rivera.
Tamari Kamad Rutledge.
Kamari Ariel Arumabo.
Ethan Renee Razad.
Giselle Osio.
Luke Randall.
Giovanna Portales.
Christopher Xavier Rivera. Stay right there.
Micaiah Amari Peterson.
Tyrone Jean Romaine.
Darnell Stephanie Pierre.
Jacole Ontario Rainey.
Jatisa McCrae.
Darius Trevon Stacy.
Jodeci Stripling.
Christopher Ramirez.
Kyla Victoria Roan.
Maximus Nicholas Rodriguez.
Gabrielle Alexis Rogers.
Kyle Joseph Stogden.
Laleshka Marie Rivera de Jesus.
Greg Sims.
Brittany Santiago Arias.
Lucius Turner.
Miracle Ayana Stevens Fegan.
Christopher William Stammers.
Deontay Vashon Spivey.
Donald Smith.
Jasmine Starks.
Rashid Jamal Roberts.
Janelle Smith.
Knowledge Jayshawn Williams.
Natalia Sobers.
Ahijah Thompson. DeAndre Keyshawn Sellers.
Vashti Smith.
Darius Sellers.
Tamia Avion Suggs.
Malik White. Christopher Valerius.
Daisha Squire.
Jaimea Khalil Williams.
Andrea Yoselin Sabino.
David Jeremiah Wright.
Jayana Amari Simpkins.
Valdez Sanchez Watson.
Andrea Lachey Thomas.
Jamel Tavon Williams.
Alexia Elizabeth Thomas.
Corden Duran Wright.
Janaya Vanterpool.
Quentin Trayvon Shorter.
Daylani Elaine Waller.
Malik Devontae Washington.
Madison Simone Watson.
Jalen Zimmerman.
Linda Jashea White.
Eric Humberto San Juan.
Ikea Gail Vereen.
Luis Mata.
Amber Marie Wallace.
Kwame Malik Williams.
Margila Williamso.
Sean Lavelle Dobbs.
Jada Kiana Williams. Armani Rachel Webster. Vanika Eugenia Wright. Merlin Garcia. Janaya Plummer.
Red Nelly, as your last official act, as the president of the senior class, will you please have the graduates stand and lead them in the turning of their tassels together as a single class?
At this time, graduates, please switch your tassel from right to left.
I would like to present the class of 2020 of Westside High School! Graduates, please find Coach DeBose to get your diplomas. Thank you, parents. Thank you, staff. Thank you to everyone for the graduation commencement ceremony of the class of 2020.